Okay guys, so I just want to say I'm sorry I didn't get to sign off on yesterday's vlog because I just ended up going late and the camera ran out of battery and all this stuff happened where I couldn't actually film an outro. So this is kind of my outro and intro into the next video. So enjoy. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's and I hope you enjoyed today's. Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. So I wanted to do just sort of a sit down talk today and go through sort of a gift guide, but just some more pet peeves that I have about gifting and what you should really avoid, or what I think you should avoid, because I know a lot of people like me in this, but there are certain presents that everyone seems to get and then those presents never get used, or the person's like, oh thanks, and they don't really like it. So I think the key, I'm just going to jump into this video and not talk too much, so just pointing that out even though I just didn't need to. So I think the key to gifting at Christmas is knowing the person and starting early. Like, that's very important. Especially immediate family and friends. Friends are generally easier because you know them, you spend a lot of time with them. But things that really make that person tick, like even just knowing someone's favourite colour can really help a lot. Even if it's someone who's maybe distant family or friend or someone you're kind of not sure what to get, you could always get them a mug in that colour, it's their favourite colour. I know that's such a basic present and it's just like, oh, another mug, add it to my collection. But it's still thoughtful because you thought of their favourite colour. So I just think gifts like that, that's a very bad example, but I think, yeah, that's just where I want to go with this video. Basically, I want to start by saying I live in Australia, and as gloomy as the weather is right now, it's summer. Christmas is in summertime. So some great presents are normally like sunscreen for like people you're not sure what to get for. Hats, especially for boys. You could get them like a pack that has... Now I don't have any of these things on me because these are just ideas that I'm talking about, and I'm sure most of you know what I'm talking about anyway, so I don't want to have to show you. But like making up little packs about and having that personal touch and knowing about that person. So like a brand that they like a surf brand maybe for a boy that as a hat, and then add sunscreen and even aloe vera because they're probably still going to get sunburnt anyway, and aloe vera is great for sunburns. So just a little pack like that, and that's a simple little gift that they're probably going to use, especially if you've picked out like a cap or, you know, a towel or something that's in their favourite colour or their favourite brand or something that's just them. And if you're not sure, ask them or ask a family member. Say, you know, I think they'd rather you ask than just assume that, oh yeah, that'll do, and then that's fine. But also the budget to look at. I know surf brands are more expensive here in Australia, and that's not feasible to buy something like that for everyone, especially someone that you just want to buy a simple gift for. But there is always like Kmart and Target and other cheaper shops here in Australia that you can buy those things from, and they're a lot cheaper, and obviously it's not going to have the brand name, but you can still look for something that looks like similar. Anyway, I'm rambling a little bit, so think of the season. If you're in the northern hemisphere, obviously think more winter. You can always get gloves or a beanie, but that's not what I'm even going to go into because I live in Australia. And also, if you got young kids, get things like water pistols or water balloons. Even if it's cold on Christmas Day, they can use them later on in summer, because this is the first month of summer when Christmas is, so there's still 2 more months, and the kids are usually on holidays, so they can use that stuff later on. And I think it's always nice to get a gift that they can keep, the gift that keeps giving, like they can keep using. And another thing that comes to mind is a magazine subscription. Go simple with people too. Generally people don't like big loud things unless you know that person really well. So if I have like a female relative that's young, or even like any age really, just not like a kid, I suppose I'm thinking, and you're not sure what to get them, think like a necklace or something, just from, like, you can get them for like $6 to $12 or something. Australian dollars I'm talking here. I don't know other currencies and how they work at the moment, but sorry, the cat's meowing for no reason. Puss puss! Hi. Here's the cat. Everyone's here. Got Jenna, Max. Look, everyone's here. These guys. So, just interrupt my gift guide. Okay? You guys right? Yeah, so, yeah, think of the season. I know a lot of people do that anyway, and stores are set up to sort of grab those kinds of things at the front, and that's, you know, great Christmas presents. But do try to think about the person. I think it's so important to personalise things, and not like engrave, which is great too, but it's expensive. But I don't mean go that far. I just mean think of their favourite colour, think of their favourite brands. I know I'm repeating myself. Think of their favourite movies, TV shows, books. If they're a book person, if they're a sporty person, if they're both, that's fine too. That makes it easier. If they're an animal person, I mean, a lot of people either like animals or they don't. Look a bit deeper with the animal thing. I'm an animal person, so hello, like, get me animal stuff. No one ever does, which is strange because everyone knows I'm an animal person. I don't want presents though. I'm not talking about me here. I'm thinking so much about other people, because that's another rule, I think. Try not to think about yourself. I know that it's nice to go, oh yeah, my friend would like this because I like this. But generally that's not the case, unless like you're super best friends with someone and you have everything in common. That's fine too. Then you already probably know what to get that person. But I just think, sit down and think about the people properly. Now I'm going to show you a couple of websites that I find are just fantastic. You can just imagine someone opening this present on Christmas morning, because that's what I love about Christmas, or whenever you see them, it doesn't have to be Christmas morning. That's what I love about Christmas, just watching other people open their presents and know that they liked it or not. You can tell straight away if you're open-minded enough and you're looking properly if someone else likes the gift. So I have done a bit of Christmas shopping. I just don't want to show you because I don't know who watches my videos. So I won't show you anything that I've bought personally, but I will show you a few things on these websites. So let's have a look at them. Redbubble is a really good website. They do ship internationally, and basically they sell t-shirts, stickers, phone cases, cushions, stationery. So you just type in a theme or a topic, something that's personal to the person you're buying for, and here we go. So I typed in biology because that's what I like. So it comes up with all the items unless you search in stickers or t-shirts or whatever. So yeah, I'm just loving this right now. So I have actually got a few presents off here already, which I'm not going to show on here because you never know who's watching. But yeah, Redbubble's a great site for that. Even if you're not sure what to get someone, there's some really general things that are great to get on here too. Okay, so another site I'd like to recommend for more personalised gifts, I suppose. They're not actually personalised, but it's sort of like Redbubble, where you can sort of relate more to the person. And this is T-Turtle, which is just tturtle.com. I'll put the links down below. And yeah, basically they've partnered up with Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, as you can see here, Guardians of the Galaxy, which I believe is Marvel, and, you know, more Marvel. And basically these are for people who like cutesy things, which is not everyone. But my favourite part of this site, because I actually have a couple of t-shirts which I might show you if I get a chance on here. If you grew up watching Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, love animals, I don't know, that kind of thing, and you like cutesy prints, or even like gothic or anime kind of stuff, they have that too. These are just great. I mean, I love this one here, this first one. You sure asks a lot of questions. Now, I asked someone the other day, I showed this to someone and I said, how funny is this? And they didn't know what an axolotl was. So, it's actually a Mexican walking fish, or a salamander, which is an amphibian, like a frog. So, you can keep them as pets here in Australia, I know that. I don't know about elsewhere, but that is a great pun. And I would get that shirt myself if more people understood what I was on about. Foxes are just cute. This is of Pokemon. So this is all like the same design, whereas Redbubble is independent designers. I don't know if I mentioned that. But here on T-Turtle it's all the same, like similar artworks. They have unicorns. This is very gothic, I suppose. Don't know if that's the right word to use, so I apologise if it isn't. Then you're getting into Christmas and Disney. We've got Mulan, Lilo and Stitch, you know, Beauty and the Beast, it's a big one. Snow White, not my favourite. I love this one. Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Never underestimate the importance of body language. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop mimicking people. No bothers given, Winnie the Pooh. Look, I'm not going to go through all of them, like I am, but there are just some brilliant designs, and there sort of is something for everyone. But I have to tell you that the t-shirt does come with this huge print on front of the t-shirt. It's not like a tiny little print for more subtle people, I suppose, so it's pretty out there. So if you're going to get a present like this, make sure the person doesn't just wear plain clothing, and does wear a lot of, does like to wear every now and then, I suppose, something that's out there. I'll show you the two that I have that I've bought for myself before, but I just think they're great Christmas presents for certain kinds of people, and the pricing is pretty good, and I think shipping isn't too bad either, but I would order now in early December. So yeah, that's enough yabbering on about this. Just check out the website and you'll know why. I'm pretty passionate about it, so yeah. Now this is another site that I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with, and it's probably one of the broadest sites I can show you to look for gifts, and that is Etsy. And you can't really see it in the camera, I apologise for that, but I don't want to move it because I'll stuff it up. But it's literally just etsy.com again, and this is the Australian website, but they have like all sorts, and it's, the reason it is like that is because it's local, or you know, items are available in Australia, and it's all handmade or vintage items. I think it's still that way. That was the original idea for Etsy, but you can find anything on here, not just Christmas stuff, there's like wedding stuff, yeah, parties, birthdays, all sorts of things. So you've got jewellery and accessories, clothing and shoes, home and living, wedding and party, toys and entertainment, arts and collectibles, craft supplies and tools, which I get a lot from Etsy for that. I buy a lot of stickers. Yeah. And vintage. So a lot of these are just handmade stuff, and there are some brilliant things in here. So I'll show you my recently viewed, because I haven't, these are no spoilers or anything. So we've got these little succulents, which you can buy
These are an Australian one, but I'm sure they're found everywhere because they're so popular at the moment. So you can buy these in bulk, and there's Christmas themed ones. They're starting to sort of sell out though, but you can get these from your local hardware or nursery garden shop. So, but buying these in bulk online at Etsy, they're $6.95 each, so or $3.95 each depending on the seller. Actually, that's the same seller, but yeah, I think you have to buy a certain amount for it to be that price. So they're a great little present, especially for someone you don't really know what to buy for, or a Kris Kringle or Secret Santa. I think they're a nice little idea. We've got some bath salts, which a lot of people like, but still this is another present that I'm not overly fond of because not everyone likes to have baths. Not everyone owns a bath. I know that's hard to believe for some people, but yeah, it's really hard because people just don't have baths or enjoy. And I'll just move my laptop because I don't trust myself moving the camera. Actually, I'm going to have to. We've got a little foam case, which is what they have. Sorry about the shake. And Winnie the Pooh print, which this is a beautiful watercolour one. I've actually bought some of these before, this one here, and they came great. Like, they were just beautiful, in a good, great packaged envelope, so they didn't bend or anything. And I did give some as presents and kept a couple too. I have one of Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog Disney movie, so they're great, and I'll link down the shops that I bought those from below. So anyway, other things from Etsy, these are some pictures that I really want, because I know pictures are hard to buy for people too, because people have their own taste in art. So I don't like to buy art unless I know someone's going to love it. These parrot ones I was thinking of getting for my dad. He doesn't watch YouTube. But there was a macaw one, and he loves macaws, but he also loves parrots. So I will just quickly show you this one. And it's a stack of parrots, and we have owned most of these birds, so I just think that is gorgeous. So that's kind of a question on whether I get him that or not, because I don't know if he'll actually use it or really care, but I love that. So I'm still thinking about that. But anyway, it's very well done, and what I like about this is that the parrots are realistic. They actually are those colours, even though they're drawings and they're painted. You got to be accurate with animals and their colours, or I just won't. I don't like it. So that shop is called Fox Feather. I'll link that down below too, if you're interested. But there they have like wolves stacked up, and these are honeybees. There's just some beautiful ones, but there's birds and stuff. So this is what Etsy's picked for me. Obviously, I was looking at wallets, and now if you're going to get this kind of stuff, get it now, because you never know with delivery what's going to happen. It's even if they do say it's a quick delivery, your local post is flat out this time of year. So give them a break. Make sure everyone else is happy. Don't blame other people for not getting your order on time this year. Blame yourself because you should have ordered it earlier. I'm sorry to be so harsh, but yeah, these things you got to organise early or they just don't happen. So I have bought from Etsy before, and I can say that they are brilliant. I've bought from all of these sites, so that's why I'm recommending them, because they are really just great sites, and I know that their delivery is great. The packaging when it arrives is great. It's all intact still. It's all brilliant. And the items are fantastic. So there's my review for them all. If any of those websites are watching my video, which I doubt. And then it has shops worth exploring, which are ones that I wouldn't have even gone near, but they still have some interesting things. So yeah, Etsy, it's a really great site as well. So thought I'd show you that. Okay, so I'll show you the shirts from Tea Turtle that I've gotten before. I'm not sure if these styles are still available, but I do have this one.
which is Embrace Diversity. And obviously, yeah, it's not hard to tell why I like this shirt. So I bought these for myself, and that was a while ago. So I think this is a women's slim fit. This one was different to the other one I have. And it's just a bit longer and more shaped to a female body, I suppose. I have stretched a bit, so obviously this isn't brand new, so they do come looking better than this. But I love this shirt, I've worn it a lot. So this is the kind of, yeah, cartoon, and it's a big pattern, as I said, and you got to make sure you're getting this kind of gift for somebody that's really going to like this kind of thing, like wearing this around, because a lot of people just like wearing plain clothes, and you got to keep that in mind. So that's that one, my green one. This is very Christmassy because I've got a green one and a red one, but anyway. And this is the other one, There's Always Tomorrow. If you can get the meaning behind that, then I love you. So they do fit a bit tight, but they also stretch, so I'm not sure how you want to go with that, because I'm normally a size 10 in tops in Australia, so in Australian sizing, so a medium is usually a 10. And yeah, you can always look up the sizing on those websites and check that out. Now, I don't have any Redbubble t-shirts that I can show you, because I have bought some, but they're as Christmas presents, so, but the quality is just as good as Tea Turtle. I wouldn't recommend them if the quality wasn't as great. So yeah, I'm just really happy to recommend those ones. So yeah, I think t-shirts are a great idea if you know the size of the person and you know their style well enough, because as I said, a lot of people like wearing plain clothes, and Redbubble and Tea Turtle aren't really those kinds of styles. You can get some prints that are very detailed and smaller, but I still wouldn't recommend that for someone who doesn't really wear printed shirts, unless you're getting them as pyjamas or something. But these aren't really great as pyjama tops, because it's got that iron-on sort of patch. Well, it's not, I don't know if it's iron-on, but it has that feel that not everyone wants to really sleep in. So yeah, but I think nonetheless it would be a thoughtful gift no matter what, whether you weren't sure about the person's style or not. Just as long as you know their size, because I'm not sure about returns for these websites. I have returned one before, but I'm not sure about the circumstances and if it's still the same, so I'm not going to go into that. But just check out the websites, because all that information will be on there, and you can always message someone who runs the site. So I'm going to stop talking about those now and let's move on. So I think what not to get people is very important too, because obviously you don't want to get the wrong present unless you really don't care. Otherwise, in that case, why are you watching this video? Christmas is actually about caring. Anyway, I hope you're not watching this video if you don't care. But some of my pet peeves about presents... Excuse me a minute. Are you happy? You can see what I'm doing now? If you don't know, this is Petrie. Here's the noise that you can hear in the background. So let's get back to the video. So I am going to link a blog post down below about this, because I think it's a bit hard to just sit here and talk, and a bit draining and probably a bit boring. So I will make a blog post and add this video to the blog. So now I do want to mention my pet peeves with gifts and what not to buy. Just clearly, just do not buy it. And it's a bit of a disclaimer, because this is my opinion and the opinion of a few people that I know. So perfume. Perfume seems like such a good present. And I've received perfume before and I've ended up liking it, but it's always touch or go. It's usually no for me, because I like to pick my own perfume, and basically I have a bunch of perfume in my room that I rarely use. I have one that I buy myself that I use all the time, and that's it. When people buy me perfume, I go, thanks. I do like it, and I really, really appreciate anything I get. Please, I don't want to convey that I don't appreciate presents, because I do always appreciate, and I will eventually use all that perfume. but I don't use it every day because I do have the scent that I like to use every day. And I think picking out my own scent, another pet peeve of mine is when people copy my scent and want to wear that. Same with shampoo and conditioner and perfume. I don't like it when other people copy me and use it, deliberately copy me. It's fine if it's an accident, I can let that go. But be individual, guys. I mean, yeah, just, I don't need to go into that. So perfume or any big perfume products, either like body lotion or things that have a really strong smell. I think a simple body lotion might be nice, or hand lotion. But yeah, things that really smell and have that strong perfume, I just don't recommend them as gifts because not everyone likes a scent that you might like. They might like a scent that you hate and you're not really going to pick that as a present. So just stay away from perfume altogether. And another one that I have on my list, which is similar, is candles. Not everyone likes the same scent as you for candles. I'm sorry to say that because I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, perfume and candles, they're great gifts. They're really not. I don't like receiving them. Plus they're expensive. I don't want you to spend that kind of money on me. Even if you're going to spend that kind of money on me, like, just don't. No, don't do that, please. But if you do want to spend that kind of money on someone, make it personal. If you know that they like a scent, if there's a perfume that they wear all the time or they wear occasionally or they've mentioned before that they like it, then fine, get that. But generally don't guess that kind of thing because I think scent and most of the senses, really all of the senses, so scent, vision, you don't want to buy people art that you love. They're probably going to hate it, or you don't really buy people art anyway unless you know that they already like it, and that's where the personalisation comes in because you've got to know that person. If you don't know someone and you're buying like a Secret Santa or a Kris Kringle for someone, then that's fine, just get something basic like a candle or a mug because you can't really help that. And I would buy more of a mug or a notebook and pen or a mug and some chocolates in it. It's hard because not everyone likes chocolate either, but they can share that chocolate. If you don't know someone and you have no way of finding out things about them, that's fine too. Like, obviously that's going to happen. So yeah, I just want to note that because yeah, it is really hard. But no perfume, no candles, no strong smelling like body lotions. Or another one I wanted to put down, what I wanted to say was bath bombs. Now, I know everyone seems to love Lush bath bombs at Christmas, or just a bath bomb. But not everyone has a bath. And some people don't like taking baths because they self-tan and the tan comes off in the bath. Other people just don't like taking baths. So I know bath bombs sound like a good idea, but again, it's a scent. It's another scent that you're giving someone. You have to know them well enough. Also, books and movies, be a bit wary of because that person might already own that movie. That happens a lot. Or, that person could just look them up on Netflix. I know it's getting to the stage where some people don't have DVD players, so you can't even go and buy a DVD for some people. Now that's getting a bit far-fetched because hopefully you know people well enough whether or not they watch movies or read books. But just be careful in that department, I think. Okay, so I'm going to end that vlog now because, not that it was a vlog, I don't want to ramble too much and I don't want to add anything into this video that's unnecessary, which means I'm going to have to be doing a lot of editing. But I do want to just convey these properly, so I am going to write that blog post, which will be linked down below, and I'll have kind of everything that I've yammered on about written in it. So yeah, thanks for watching and thanks for listening to me yammer on so much and just sit here and have a really boring video. But I hope you enjoy your day and have a good December. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!